Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review of Young Justice Targets number 1. This is the digital first comic from DC Comics that will be filling in some of the gaps and continuing some of the story from the Young Justice TV show on HBO Max. We have two stories here. So let's talk a little bit about the creative team here first. The first story, Cherry Gig, well, both stories are uh, written by Greg Weisman, art by Christopher Jones, with colors by Jason Wright and letters by Wes Abbott. So let's take a look at some of the preview art and we'll get into some of these stories. So the first story is called Cherry Gig. As Queen Perdita has been kidnapped, a mysterious armored assailant have snatched the Vladvan Royal from beneath Bowhunter security, leaving Green Arrow and Black Canary poisoned and comatose in the process. Now a rallying cry of heroes, a rallying cry of echoes around the globe and across the super teams to band together and rescue Perdita. This continues the story from Young Justice Phantoms, now streaming on HBO Max. This will be a 6-issue story, and as I mentioned, it will be digital first. So yeah, here you can see, and if you're not caught up with the show, you may have a little bit of spoilers. They're very much out of context, so you may see some characters and everything like that. But other than that, I think you should be fine to read this book without that. Although you'll definitely get more context if you read the comic, if you watch the show. But I want to talk about Jason Wright and Christopher Jones's art. I think it very well translates from the animated medium into the page here. I love the character designs are very similar, and you see a lot of the characters here. They look very much like we see in the show, which I always appreciate. Here's a quick double. Here's a quick better look at those two pages as Ollie shows up and kind of embarks into attacking these assassins or these assailants. And then we do have a backup story. It is titled Hot Mess Memory One. I believe all these backup stories will be related to Speedy, aka Roy Harper, or maybe the multiple clones of Roy Harper getting some of their memories back, or at least going through some of that backstory. So stay tuned for a lot of that. I think it's very interesting. I think Roy Harper is a compelling character, which we've seen go through a lot of stuff really in the show. So if you are interested in that, this will be digital first. You can check those out on the DC Infinite app. So this was a very interesting place to start, and I'm looking forward to seeing the rest. And also catching up on the animated series. I'm a little behind. So this is kind of the motivation I needed to get back into it and figure out, why all these people that we see in the comic are here to begin with. So as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff. And I'm going to leave you with a look at some of the variant covers for this issue, which is interesting because we have variant covers, but this is digital first. So I assume these will be some of the variants that will come out once the book is actually out in print. But either way, it's always really cool to look at some of the art. So here you go. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.